Real Estate with Prayer Along with Affirmation. Come on into the room, greet one another, welcome one another, okay? And most of all, be kind, okay? If God woke you up this morning, tell God thank you. You realize you're still breathing and God loves you so dearly. Come on, tell God thank you, okay? Come on, give God some thanksgiving and praises. Let it be known that you are not afraid to acknowledge, okay, what God have done and what God is doing in your life, how God have, blessed you, how God have brought you out of some things, how God is constantly giving you favor and giving you all the blessings that you need. Oh God, I thank you. I thank you, God. I thank you as individuals come into this live, even if you decided to watch it at another time, God, that you bless every soul and that you bless every mind, God, and that you keep them covered, God. Today I'm talking about real estate with prayer along with affirmations. And the reason why I want to talk about real estate with prayer and affirmation, remember, this is the journey. My journey have shifted to come here in the YouTube space and to share my journey in real estate along with praying, along with believing, that God can do anything for anyone, but especially in the place whereby I am located at in Florida, okay, sharing my journey in real estate and things. I am so grateful. I am so thankful. My friends that have been with me for some time, that have been connected as friends along the way. You understand, Gigi been praying for years. This is nothing new. She's just sharing in her journey. And the reason why I need to share this, because there is someone out there, okay? I'm going to say it this way so that someone can get it, that is within their particular, season in their life. You got those licenses just been sitting, or maybe you just got them, or maybe you are going to school to get them. I want you to know to pick them up, to utilize them. Pray over your business. Believe God. Make your strong affirmation. You looking at someone that did just that. As I was praying and as I was just thanking God, for all the great things that God has done and is doing. One thing I will say, when God began to push me more harder and to say, I want you now to start concentrating, okay, on the business and real estate, because he said you laid the foundation already in prayer and affirmation. It's just waiting for you, friend. That particular skill, that gift that God has given you in order to network, in order to be able to help somebody. Don't make it hard. Don't make it difficult. Know that, listen, if you just be yourself organically. What do I mean about that? Meaning that you show up, be clean. And when I say clean, of course, you wash your face, you brush your teeth and all of that. But be yourself. Do not make real estate difficult. Don't go out buying these expensive cars and the things that you think you need and, just all of designers and stuff like that. Just show up. The reason why that I am saying this, sometimes real estate can give an image as if you have to be a certain way, drive a certain vehicle. If you really understand about real estate, you'll understand that real estate accept you right where you're at, because the individuals that you will attract, they will be a blessing to you, because God already understand your assignment. Remember, I said that each agent is different, and I just want to come here and be completely what you call a value of information when it comes to this real estate concerning, okay, life journey and the things that may happen. I don't know everybody's journey in real estate. I'm just going to talk from my journey and being in my latter years, okay? And when I say latter years, anyone that's over, 55 and older, and even if you're not, I just want to share this with someone. The way how I understand and know that prayer work is because prayer is what is basically leveraging my business, blessing my business, the affirmation and things. I mean, it can work in any area of your life if you can believe it. And when I say any area of your life, any area, because God already have the individuals that will be assigned to you, utilizing you as an agent. How I know I am experiencing, okay, this journey in real estate. I just want my friends to understand that coming here in this YouTube space and things, I want to appreciate you. And when I say appreciate you, y'all know, and I'm going to be country with this. Now, y'all know that even picking up this device, it is not easy coming here. That's the same way how real estate may be unto some individuals. Just because it may not be easy until you take the leap of faith and just do it. And when I say do it, get comfortable with it. Get comfortable enough just how when you have your moment in time, in your quiet moment, and as you just talking to God, being just honest with God, telling God your whole heart, your whole purpose, and then actually presenting your business unto God. And you're looking over things and you asking things. Friends, I see you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for telling me individuals to be positive and supportive as well. I appreciate you. Thank you, friend. Thank you. And I'm thanking my other friend that came in saying good morning, good morning, good morning, and everything. I appreciate you. Yes, I appreciate you. Also, I just want to say, friends, with prayer and affirmation, and this can go and just life as general. I'm just sharing as being this agent. I know that I am uniquely made, okay? I'm uniquely driven. I'm not going to come here as some individuals may think how agents should appear. I feel like an agent, a real estate agent, should be who they need to be according to their journey and their particular, destiny in their particular life when it comes to their business. This is the path that I've chosen, okay, just to show up in my own personal life. If you see me out there in another sector of life and everything, I am what you call approachable, to whereby I will talk to you, okay? I will actually have conversation with you. I'm not one of those individuals to whereby if you see me, oh, don't talk to me. No, I will actually talk to you. I've always been this way ever since I've been coming, doing what you call videos and everything. I'm very relatable. So I just want right now at this time and this moment, when you understand that God have blessed you with something, keep it covered with prayers and affirmation. Never forget how you arose or how you have gotten there and how God just set you up. I'm pulling the braids back because I don't want this to be a distraction. How God have set you up and how God have rewarded you, okay, to go forward, to make things happen when it comes to your business. Just say if it's not real estate, just say that it is in the business of just doing sales, in the business of doing what you're doing. Whatever God have created you to do and everything, know that you're always winning. Know that God always have a purpose for whatever you are doing and everything. I don't want someone to get discouraged. Sometimes God will allow individuals to show up in different spaces and places. For me, I show up here to encourage and motivate. But my motivation, talking about prayer, talking about affirmation, this is nothing new. I've been coming here, but maybe it came off sounding a little preachy or however, because it's strategy to anything, but that is not my concept to be someone, pastor or anything like that. I told y'all I didn't sign up for that. I just signed up, although I went to school for that. Truly, I did, not to become that, but I had needed counseling in my own personal life. So I took it by my own hands when I was on fire and rescue, because it was a lot of different changes, a lot of things, of going through and trying to, understand the dynamics of personalities and individuals that didn't look like me or individuals that didn't accepted women on the job. So that was a path and a journey that I had to go, and basically I took it upon myself to go to school in Christian counseling, okay, / pastoral, because I truly wanted to understand individuals, not to use it to say, let me go out here and do, a church format. But however, it worked out for my good, because in the journey of understanding people, and it's a book called Understanding People as well. I know that was in one of my subjects. What I realized, even if you get the book knowledge, You can go to school to know how to do certain things when it comes to people. It's really a life experience. And it's really the acceptance in your heart to know that that love that rests in you and the power to forgive is going to shift everything. It's going to shift you into a stronger prayer life. It's going to shift you into your affirmation. What do you do with all of this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding? You apply it to your life. You apply it to your business. So now for me to shift and to come here and talk about real estate, the reason why I know that I am winning because I speak those things over my life and everything. I'm speaking life over my life. I'm not speaking those things that can be a hindrance into my business. I don't care how big the task may be. I have help out there. I have individuals that I am connected with that can literally, when I say help me in my journey, and I utilize it. So I am basically clearing the pathway to have no fear in me and things. And I have to do this daily because every day that I wake up, I know that possibly, okay, just possibly, there's a certain energy that would try to speak to me, that would try to break, okay, the particular path of clarity, what God have already spoken to my life. When God speaks into your life, and when God give you a vision, or if God is speaking to you and saying, I need you to move, I need you to do this. I'm not saying literally in moving, okay, but just in case if you have to hear the voice of God, I mean literally move based on what you're trying to do. You know, you are the only one, okay, that can listen and that can hear, okay, what God is speaking. See, I am a real estate agent that speaks and talk about, okay, the movement and the presence of God, that energy and that vibration, what gets individuals moving if they can only believe in themselves. When you believe in yourself, your whole journey and atmosphere in real estate will change. Stop trying to be like someone else and just be yourself and take it by force. When you take it by force, that means game time is on for you. That means you are ready to fulfill what you need to do. I spoke to my friends. I told some of my friends this before. Now I'm going to speak it unto you. You may think that you came in this game just to sell homes. How uh, well, I say possibly. You may have came into the game and God may be spearheading, okay, your influence to mentor and to encourage individuals, okay? Because they do have those individuals in real estate. That's all they do. That's all they do. They have their license, but guess what? They have clients that they mentor. They mentor those agents, okay, that need them. Because it's not saying that they won't sell a home, but they do that because they found their niche, okay? And the niche, what they have, it drives individuals, okay, to look within themselves and to see the why, the reason why they came into real estate. They use, you know, the whatever templates, you know, to give you, okay, to have your mindset seeing where you need to be at. And the templates is just temporarily because they are pushing you to believe more and more into yourself. Well, guess what? That's what God did to me all these years. God was creating, okay, this particular right now moment that we're about. The more and more I was praying, reading this particular word, you know, going back and forth, eating from it, talking to my friends, you know, about how good God is. And then just one day, it was like things began to change and shift for me because I was praying and I was thinking the Lord, you know, and things. And financially, you know, that conversation came with me and God and things because I know I told God I am a wealth builder. And I told God, show me the direction now, okay, to what you call, allow me to see how legacy can be left. The whereabout anyone that is in my family, they can choose if they want to, okay, to pick up real estate and to go even farther. Because see, this seed that was just planted in me, okay, it's just was planted in me, but who's to say somebody else in my line of generation that is coming now, okay, into it, that they won't be able to see and to fulfill the vision. Because one thing I realize about real estate, that I am not in it just for the monetary, you know, means at all. It's bigger than that when you realize and when you take real estate by force, and when you start in your family, and when you begin to help family to see, okay, those miracles, those blessings, helping them to understand the power, of what you call land, the power of what you call what you can do with your real estate. There is power in it. The number one come up for a lot of individuals, they may not share it, and there are many. I know that it's stocks that some people get into, maybe because their parents passed it down to them. We know that insurance policies, that can be number one for individuals. I'm talking about multiple number ones. But the thing that I do know, it is real estate. And it's not all about just selling, 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 selling. I'm realizing that real estate can be used in so many different ways now and things at this particular time and season where I'm at. But if you get a hold and if you tap into it, you will see that some individuals don't even have to have a license based on what they're doing, because they either flipping, buying properties as investment, and they're making their money that way and things. It is one of the most powerful things for me that have came into my life, and now I make good use of it by keep applying the knowledge that I need. I'm still growing in this area, by the way, friends. And when I say I'm growing because every day I learn something new, okay? I mean, when it comes to the interest rates and how the mortgage lenders move, and even how the underwriter go and get things approved and things, and what is accepted and what is not, all the way down to the title company. I told my friends this: I don't work in their particular lane. I stay in my lane as being an agent, but I do learn from them. So therefore, that particular system, okay, that you should have, if you're an agent, you should have those systems in place. Who do you choose to utilize as being that lender? Who gets it done for you, okay, on time? Who have the patience for those individuals that's coming in who possibly may need the credit help, Who is in your particular, team circle of influence as you navigate in this area called real estate? Like I said, I love having multiple, not too many, but having the relationship with the individuals of who I work with. I don't just want to tap into and start using someone new unless I understand that me and you have a good fit and you get the job done. Just like myself, when clients come to me, I make sure that I service them based on their needs. I'm very honest with them. Even if they're not ready, I let them know in the process that no right now may be a no, but we're going to work on it, okay? I let them know that. All in the process of me doing this, honey, I'm praying. I'm saying my affirmation, because one lady, I was at the event yesterday, and somehow individuals thinks that real estate you sell every month. It's possible, but like I tried to explain to her, you can get that one check, and that one check can seem as if you work that whole month and even greater. Oh, come on, Holy Ghost, and speak, okay? Meaning that the work and the effort that you put in it, the prayers and your affirmation, it is so powerful, okay, to make things be driven in a direction that you want it. But you got to believe it. Real estate is all about keeping yourself encouraged and keeping yourself hyped. If anybody make you think that real estate is not about encouragement and keeping yourself hype and everything, then they're not in the thick of it. You have to encourage yourself. You have to keep yourself motivated and around those individuals that's going to pour back unto you, that got the same mindset. You cannot hang around those doubters that is speaking death over their business. When you ask them how's real estate, they coming with an old dried out mouth or whatever, and I get it. Sometimes real estate cannot be hidden, but listen, the way how you make your comeback is by saying, I'm doing everything that I need to do. And right now, I am learning and growing, okay, in this season, even if you're not selling, because you're taking it by force and you believing that within, if you didn't hit it this quarter, that next quarter is going to be great, or the next quarter, or possibly the end of the year. Don't you know some individuals they can go within them quarters and may not even be hitting, but then all of a sudden they've been working with this client, okay? A client, a couple of clients, because they know that this is a big deal. And the big deal is gonna pay them the whereby it's gonna cover all those quarters that was missed. It happens that way. The whereby, listen, what you missed in them other quarters, who's to say now that whatever, okay, 2.5, however much you want it to be, write it down, make your dreams and visions clear of what you want to sell, but be available. Who's to say that it can't show up? See, when you walk in that type of faith and reality, it can happen. But now, I'm going to give a real life experience along the way in real life for the individuals that may be hidden. And this is how they come up with this hidden a million volume and why they pushes. And when I say push, they push you to basically to be on the path to regenerate, okay? Keep regenerating. And when I say keep regenerating, meaning that they possibly may want you to have a listing, okay? One that can go to closing, that can make you money, okay? And a buyer or a seller that possibly be on the table. I could be missing something else. I know that where I'm located at, they encourage you, you know, how to get ready for your next deal. In other words, constantly have your pipeline filled so that it can feed you. But this is just my analysis. When there are slow moments and everything, all of that is good. But once again, if you know that you got this client that is a heavy hitter and that home is coming up for sale and they're choosing you and using you as that client, or you could be selling your own home, because you can sell your own home too, okay, and make your commission off of it and to bless yourself as being that agent. I know where I'm located at in Florida, everybody's different. Who's to say, because of your faithfulness and your prayers, that timing that it was slow for you, then when that timing do come up, you look and see the client that is facing you in front of you just showed up in order for you to be blessed. But then even the trickling of those other ones that have came in, okay, through them quarters, they add up. And that's how you hit your volume, okay, that way. And that's how you're able to go back and see, you know, what you have done and things. You have to believe in yourself and know what works for you. I told my friends, some individuals is not in it to just say make a million. Some individuals just not. I know you may say, wow, really? Mm-mm. Some individuals are strictly saying, you know, if I can just eat, if I can just bring in the income monthly, or if it's not coming in monthly, I bring in enough when I make that sale to feed myself and to live off and to cover everything that I have. Some individuals are good. And the reason why they may be good, because they possibly may have other jobs, other things that they're doing. So they're using it as a source of residual income, which real estate can be used as residual income. But for the individuals that's in it, you see them coming on, they're talking about it, and they saying millions and millions and millions. Honey, they got to eat, because they set themselves up for a certain lifestyle. So now that lifestyle, you got to keep putting into it and talking it. And basically, I don't want to say the word, but you're going to have to chase what you built yourself up to become. But I just want to keep it simple for myself to know I'm not chasing, okay, the numbers. I'm attracting the blessings. And the reason why that can be done is because when you know your goal, then you know how you need to reach it. If you say that you want to make this amount, and if it's a number that you never reach, then you're going to have to set yourself up that way. Goals and plannings are good in this real estate industry. But if you know that you're trying to get that $1 million home, where are you networking at? What spaces are you going in? How are you advertising? Are you connected around, okay, the individuals that possibly you can get leads from? Are you going in those spaces? Are you making yourself available? Do you know individuals? Do you live around them to where about they can understand you're an agent and possibly they can give you, okay, some business? You have to be available when you moving and shifting and going to them levels and things, because that's how you're going to be able to attract and things. These are just my thoughts now, because how are you going to be known that you're an agent? And this is in every agent and level of wherever an agent may be at. You can't be a secret agent. You have to put yourself out there. You have to make yourself available to the individuals who possibly may want to use you. Even right now, friends, I take my voice and I use it to make myself available and known that I'm an agent. Now, check this out. I appreciate everything that's coming to me because I prayed for it, and the affirmations is doing what it need to do. So I'm never ungrateful about whatever I get. That's what I apply to my life. If I look at what I'm doing and to not be thankful and grateful, then how you going to elevate? I don't want anyone to get discouraged and thinking that you got to come in here and get that first $1 million home, when your first sale can be completely not even on that level, okay? Could be in the 2s, could be in the 3s, and then you working your way up to the 5s because, now you're attracting, different clients. You could get a couple of 3s. You get two $350,000 homes, just giving you an example. What is that? And they're about to close next month. How much is that? You want that $1 million, right? Two $350,000 homes. That's $700,000, right? That you have sold. Possibly you for the close order. You close to your $1 million volume. Then you go out and you get you another one. You done hit that $1 million volume. Okay? So I try to break numbers down and make it simple for me. When a person says, I want $1 million, well, you got it. You got the volume. But now you're running away from it because you possibly, saying that I don't want to deal with this number figure, when the number figure is saying, oh, you need to deal with me because I'm here in your life to make it happen. You still eating. Okay? In this industry, money is money. And it keeps flowing and it keeps circulating. But if you become an agent, the only thing that you're going to touch is what's in the $1 million, then you done messed. You basically done missed all those other deals that done came your way that added to $1 million. All before the ending of the year. I hope I'm explaining this right. So in other words, I set myself up to where about, listen, Lord, when I prayed and when I made my affirmation, I didn't completely understand everything, but I do understand these numbers, okay? And how to get there and how to make things work. And I do know how to encourage not just myself and other individuals. Don't get out of the game because you're chasing numbers. Make a plan, make a vision, pray over your business, okay? Don't make yourself feel like you got to be driving the latest and the greatest, okay? Oh, how can I say that, Gigi? You around here driving in, a Range Rover. Well, Gigi been driving Range Rovers decades. This ain't new. This been who I been. But I am now realistic to tell somebody, don't go out here when you get this money thinking that you got to do this and do that. You build yourself up, okay, to achieve what you want. But in the process, don't go in LACK because now you're trying to appear as if what you got. No. Take your time. Be easy. And then when you choose what you love, choose what you want. Be able to appreciate. I'm encouraging my friends, yes, you want to appreciate your income, whatever you got coming in. I'm not trying to tell anyone what to do with their income, because I do what I want to do in a way to whereby I know that it's affordable to me. But in the process, I don't want no new agents to think, especially when I roll up, and I say it like that, dog, I need to be doing what you're doing. The truth is, this was going on before I got in real estate. So now what I'm doing is learning and growing just like everybody else. But if you want it, it's out there. But I'm also understanding that when real estate is presented in this in just the world of real estate, everybody look at it as that all agents is just doing so extremely well with the money concept. I think all agents are possibly, having the capability to do well. But what I did, I came from out of the distraction of money, 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 because that just, that irritates me. I can't function on that, because that's a like mindset, LACK. When you're always talking about money, money, driven for me and my business. What I choose to do is set myself aside to know that God is the money. And money comes unto me, and I am thankful. So it took the edge from off of me to just money, 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 because you'll hear conversations. So now you so hyped up, and you haven't had the opportunity just to be thankful, to be an agent, to sell. Once I began to be thankful to knowing what industry I'm in, then things begin to show me that it's a lot of fluff, it's a lot of things that is not real. So Lord, let me connect with individuals who's relatable, that are agents, okay? We gonna get this money, but I don't want it to be made seem just money, money, money. I got a life to live. I want to sleep at night. Because if you say in your prayers and affirmation, what is for you is for you, and it's gonna come to you. So now when you put your mindset in that game, for me, I can encourage individuals, and then I can help them and tell them that whatever that you're trying to obtain, write it down. Don't stress out over your next sale. It's coming. Don't make it so difficult. I'm talking to you, the one that saying that I need this sale. It's coming. Don't quit your job if you don't quite understand real estate. If you don't have your faith built up to where about, you can walk out and you can make the miracles happen. You can bring in, abundance of money every month. You getting there. But why should I encourage somebody to leave their job when you already know how real estate go? Are you going to learn it? You're going to realize that it's not a job to worry about that 40-hour week job or however many hours that you can get overtime. In real estate, you have to put hours in plus probably some overtime. You're going to realize that a clock-in job, one to worry about the employee, okay, pays you a check to work, is completely different. And you have to put lifetime energy into this and networking, your niche. That's why I say buying leads for me, it's a no for me. Because that's even more additional money, okay, that I literally have to take a risk on. And for individuals that do that, that's your business, that's how you get it. But I literally want to be able to help individuals to say it is a method, and it is, and it's strategy to get and generate leads. But you have to be willing to do it. You have to be willing to know that everything is working out for my good. I'm praying, I'm saying my affirmation. I'm putting myself in the position, talking to people, okay? Talking to my friends, letting them know, that when you get ready to buy or to sell, I'm available. Constantly speaking and talking this way. I hope this message helps somebody this morning. My friend says, thank you. You're so beautiful, friend. My friend says, good morning, everyone. You've always had a beauty spirit, Miss Gigi. thank you so much. And my friend says, Gigi, thank you so much for this message. I'm a new agent trying to figure this real estate thing out. Your words are speaking to my heart. Take your time. Is that Miss Tillman? Take your time in it, meaning get around other agents that have that wealth of information that has been in it for some times, and including the new agents, because even the older agents that seasoned, they got so many stories to tell. And if they're honest, they'll tell you their story when they came in, you know, how they began to sell, how life began to change. But what I've learned before I got there, I had my why already understood, the reason why I came to real estate. So I took the mindset away from other individuals of how they was trying to pressure and say, sell, sell, sell. I had to get from out of that. We know real estate is all about connecting to clients, but I wanted the relationships genuinely, okay? Because they were saying, well, you know, you be talking and you be talking a lot to agents. I'm going to say to clients, isn't that what they want? And then I just kept being me. And now the more I was being me and talking and conversing and making it a wholesome relationship, because I need to understand what individuals need and want and whether or not I'm a good fit, because I don't mind referring individuals to another agent that possibly can be a good fit. And when I say a good fit meaning that I may not be able to give this client what they need, especially if it's one, okay, that could be a bit challenging for me. And when I say challenging, one that's going to give me a hard and difficult time. I didn't sign up for it. I just didn't. If you know my job better than me, we're not going to work good together. We're not. I already understand. I believe in myself enough to help you. But you may need to go to an individual that spirit just going to let you be ruling over their job. And there are agents like that. They'll sit back and they'll let you talk and talk and talk. And they'll be pushing them papers your way. You need to sign this and you need to sign that. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. But you have to know how you're built up. But stay encouraged, though. Because as long as you got a plan and as long as you understand that you're fit to do real estate, what do I mean about fit? Meaning you're not giving up. That's your fit. And just because you didn't make a sale today or yesterday or last month, you continue to pray. Say your affirmation. Even if they give you templates to learn from, to read from, make it organic enough to whereby it is your voice. And be thankful for it and with it. Attend the meetings if they have meetings. Those educational classes from NEFAR. Utilize your MLS to see what's going on out there. It's a hot sheet every morning that pops up to show you what's new. Attend open homes that may be available whereby you're located at. Go and see how other agents do it. Because the open houses, you know, they generate leads as well. See how it's done. Don't sit back and think, well, you know, I don't have no clients. You always have clients. You got license. Pray over your business. Tell yourself, this is going to be a good day. A good day. And really mean it. That's how things begin to change for me. I literally had to put myself in a completely different energy in my mindset. Because real estate can be, or was at one time, well, no, I take that back. It was never challenging for me. I just had to learn it. The challenging part became when I was consuming a whole lot of information that didn't work for me. That's what was challenging. Because the way how individuals was talking about money, 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 as if they never had money. And as you know, friend, real estate, that money come rolling in. Them checks get very quite beautiful. So when you're around individuals that never seen money like that, that was a distraction for me. I'm in it for celebrations, but now let's not make this thing as a God. First of all, I got to give it back and presented it back to God. God, I thank you because you the one allowed this to come. So now when I recenter myself and I feel so much better now, I'm able to know that God, whatever you do and however you bless me, I'm going to thank you for it. So I feel much better talking about real estate now. I feel better helping those clients that want me to be their agent. I love what I do. I'm going to say it again. I love what I do. I'm here for those clients. And I give them the best. And when I say the best in the conversation, the information. Hey, what is your schedule like? How do you like to communicate? Because I believe in picking up the phone, giving you what you need. Texting and trying to do business in real estate, that's a no for me. Because another individual may misread it wrong, and now I got to mirror it back to you to say, this is what I said. Emails, if you get an email, I'm picking up the phone. Did you get the email? Did you understand it? Let me go over everything. Because you keeping the communication now sync to where about everybody knows what's going on. That's just the way that how I do it. But I prefer communication. Because when you communicate with an individual, they cannot say what you did and what you did not do. You just wanted to hear it the way that you wanted to hear it. So communication in real estate is very much the key to generating what you need and your self-belief. Glad that I can help, friends. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, friends. Yes, I appreciate everyone that came in. Listen, I'm getting ready for this, 4th of July. I'm already ready, really. I'm just going to the store, child, to pick up me some, maybe the best, what's that, brat, am I saying the right, sausages. Have me a little bit of coleslaw and all that. I'm not trying to get too overly stuffed. Baked beans, and whatever else my other family members may want. I'm going to keep it, I say simple, but when you got different tastes with individuals, whatever they may want, then I don't know. I'm going to just go and see, get what I want and go from there. I've been eating, I ate a salad yesterday. It was good as well. You are definitely helping me. Blessed to hear your words. Well, thank you again. Thank you. Listen, believe in yourself to know that everything is working out for your good. Everything. I'm gonna be real honest with you. When I get in the car, I'm praying over the direction and where I'm going at. This when I'm networking. Lord, when I show up, give me the words to say. Allow the individuals, okay, that would need the information and the resources and the direction. Allow me to be able to help them. Give me favor in my territory, favor in my direction. Give me favor. And then I tell God, thank you. That's right. Everything. Everything, friend. Do you hear me? And some people may look at it and say, oh, she been this agent talking about prayer. Baby, prayer is what's been blessing me. That's all I can say. That's the realest I can be. I'm not here to sell nobody a mentorship, none of that. No, this is free. I'm giving you the nuggets. What's been moving, what's been helping me is prayer and my affirmations. I'm not trying to tell anyone not to use mentors. That's not what I'm saying. But I encourage my friends, keep some prayer over your business if you believe in the power of prayer. Your affirmations, you keep that close to you while you're being mentoring, okay? While you're being encouraged how to get this money. While you learning how to navigate, okay? While you learning how to do listings, how to deal with buyers. You got to be praying. At least for me, you know. I don't want to hype anyone up and say, oh, she been doing this and she been doing that. Because y'all know I'm in my latter years. This thing here, it don't come as if I know everything. It doesn't. It came with a strategy and the system that God was equipping me. And that strategy, I just said, I'm going to leap and I'm just going to pull on prayer and I'm going to go forward. Not prayer to worry about, oh, I'm so churchy. No, that's a lie. No, I'm pulling on the source. I'm pulling on what is coming to me. And I'm being thankful. God knows I am. I'm coming that way. And for the individuals that know you got it in you, just flowing in you, the ability to pray. You done seen things work. You done seen things happen. And now you in real estate. How you going to forget about prayer? Let them other agents go head on talking and not using prayer. But God didn't call you in this industry when you got prayer connected to your belly. I'm talking to you. Not the one that don't utilize it. I'm talking to the ones that's utilizing it. You in the best position to make all things happen for you, baby. Because you just not in it just to say, oh, I'm in it just learning and going and I have no direction. No, you're fully loaded. Use it to your advantage. Isn't that what individuals who come in to mentor, to get you hyped up, talking about things and doing all that? Baby, I'm giving that thanksgiving and praises to God before you even come in here. Yeah. And getting there, crunked and all of that. So I'm stirred up enough to hear what you got to say. I'm stirred up enough to know that, listen, I'm going to get something from out of, okay, this meeting, okay, this event. Because now, not only did I hype myself up, but I'm ready for what you got to give. And I'm a, pull from that energy that's coming with that hype. So you got something in you to make it happen. Oh, God, I thank you. That's right. Thank you, friends, for being kind to one another. Y'all blessings one another. I appreciate that. Friends, go and tell some more friends. Gigi over here on her live. I am going to get off at the moment. Look at that, a dog got hyped up. He barking in the background. He heard me hyped. So he over there barking. Imagine that. What's in you gonna flow out. So if God is using the nature of the animal, because the dog realized it's something happening, you got to feel it within you. Ooh, I love how God just come through with his own understanding. Completely. Not that any one of dogs. No, I'm talking about, when the dog heard me clapping and that's the energy you got to have in you. You got to run with it. Stay encouraged, friends. Is there any other questions in the chat? Y'all know I like to check my chat and everything. I want to say I appreciate everyone that came. Most of all, to friend, if you are an agent, start picking up your camera. You don't have to be perfect. Pick it up. You see how I am. I'm sitting out here in my beautiful space in Florida. And I say it like that because, some of them trees, that's not in my yard, but they're going to have to cut it down. But that's trees do what they want to do. But what I'm saying is that pick up your camera. Talk about what's going on. It won't hurt. Be encouraged. Because like I say, the new door knocking, if you've been here when I said that message, when they tell you door knocking is good, now they call it what? Geographical instead of farming. They changed the word on it. But door knocking, the new way of generating leads, if just say that you're an individual, you want leads from door knocking. The new door knocking is social media. Why you think they come? People that you ain't never seen all of a sudden popping up. Who they are? Well, they just doing their business. I love it. And they're putting themselves out there to let it be known what they do. Whether or not they sharing, the aspect of how they generate leads or to make someone else's business even grow more. Social media to me is the new door knocking, not taken away from the original. Individuals come here and they speak and they talk. Now some you may see being, a whole lot, with them bells and whistles, but I'm just a country girl. I say I'm just coming here just being organic and authentic. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, you got to come in real estate and drive a Range Rover. Y'all, that's a lie. Some people are already doing stuff like that with their Mercedes way before they got in real estate. So now from my platform to say you got to have this, no, that's a lie. Bring yourself in real estate and make it happen. And enjoy the fruits that's going to be poured into you. All right, friends, I am going to get off this particular live because I want to be able to go and get what I need earlier. I really do, before 12 noon. These streets where I'm located at in Florida, honey, it's looking like Christmas out there, okay? They pack. And when I say they pack, I'm like, wow. And I want to say it's because maybe families in, what is that? 4th of July is falling on a Friday. So I'm just assuming that it's because some individuals probably came home for it. Everybody have a great day. Continue to pray. Continue to say your affirmations. Know that you are born to win. You are born to succeed. Listen, the living spirit that is in you, it cannot fail. That divine, all-knowing spirit, okay? It will lead and guide you in all directions. Your money is constantly flowing, okay? Easily and effortlessly, okay? You are showing up today because God has given you a new opportunity. You believe and you trust God for all things, and you are what you call that individual, that beautiful soul that you appreciate life. Oh God, I thank you. All right, friends, thank you so much. I appreciate everyone for coming here. Thank you. Yes. Be safe, Gigi, and all friends in the chat. Blessings. Yes, my friends say I believe in the power of prayer. I know that's right. Yes. All right, friends, thank you. Thank you.